New large screen heart rate bracelet I've just got. I believe it's supposed to do blood pressure as well, so we'll find out in a minute. So the plastic just peels off like that, and then there's a sleeve and a little box that slides out of it. So let's see if we can slide the box out. And then there's a lid, so it's all really very nicely presented. So you get your Glory Fit Intelligent Sports Watch instructions. You get your two straps. There's a blue one and a pink one. You get a little charging pad, which the watch actually sits right on top of. So that's going to be a very positive location, I think. Is it magnetic? Yes, it is. So that's a really very positive location you get on that one. So here are the instructions. They've got some nice clear pictures and explanations in various different languages. Fairly easy to follow, but as with all these things, you'll have to work some of it out yourself. Just a little word about the watch strap. You'll see there's these little quick sliding pins, so they're really easy to get the straps in and out by just pressing down on that little button there. I probably will put the blue strap on it since I'm a guy rather than a gal. I might leave the yellow one on, pink one on, I'm not quite sure. They're both quite nice. So there's the dial I've selected. This is one I selected from the app. So I swipe to this side in this direction. It shows me how many steps I've done today. Then it goes into heart rate. It automatically starts measuring that as soon as I swipe to it. Here it starts measuring blood pressure as soon as I swipe to it. It takes a few minutes to do that, so I'll swipe on. Same with O2, it automatically starts measuring that as soon as I swipe to it. Then here you can use it to control the music player on your phone. And here are the training modes, and you can click on that, and then you can choose the training mode you want. There's quite a few of them here. You can also choose all of these in the app. And to go back up to the next menu level, you just press the power button. That's the quickest way to do that. So here's the weather. So I can go in there and it'll tell me it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit at the moment, and it's cloudy, maximum and minimum temperature and so on. And then if I carry on swiping this way, come on, no, go back out of it, sorry. Shows me how many hours sleep I've had tonight. Well, obviously it's only early in the night, so it doesn't show me anything at all at the moment. Earlier on it would have showed me what I'd had last night. That shows me any messages I've got pending. That's the stopwatch mode. You can operate the stopwatch from here if you want to. And then find, that'll make my phone vibrate. And here's settings where you can set things like the brightness of the watch. You can turn it off, you can reset it, and you've got information about it. And then if you carry on one more time, should get back on. One more time, should get back to the watch screen. So there we are. That's everything really. Looks quite nice, works quite well, and I've just smudged it because I've got greasy fingers. So this is the app that goes with my new watch. If I click on weather, you can see I get detail on the weather, and this is where you'll need to select Fahrenheit because it comes set to Celsius for some reason. If I click on the steps, I get more detail on the steps, and you can look at previous days. I've got a fairly low step target set because I'm disabled and I can't walk far anyway. Heart rate recording, again, you get more detail if you touch on that. And it tells you things like tranquilization rate and fat burning state and things like that. And sleep record, again, you get more detail. It seems to think we ought to go to bed by 10 o'clock, which, you know, unless you live in a monastery, you're probably not going to do that. But the point is, you do need to get enough sleep. Blood pressure. So you can click on the start button to start if you want. I find it tends to slightly overread by about 20 on the high pressure and about 10 on the low pressure, but that's all right because you know that you can always check it with your collar and cuff if you want to be absolutely sure, but that'll give you a quick indication of something seriously wrong. The O2 reading, which the watch will do, isn't supported by the app, and as far as I can see there's no way to turn it on. This is the sports thing. You can select whichever sport you want. You can see there's quite a wide variety of them. And this is the device thing. You'll need to go into universal settings to select, go into units to select the British system, because for some reason it's set to metric when you get it, and most people wouldn't know what their weight and height were in metric, at least I hope you wouldn't. And finally, this is the personal page where you can do things like setting your targets and your training plan and permission settings and so on. So that's about it really. Quite a simple to use app. Mostly the watch records reasonably accurately, but obviously things like steps, it does depend on the way you move your hands about, because that's what it's really measuring. So that can be a bit hit and miss. But if you do things like running and so on, I think it uses the GPS for that, so it does know how far you've actually run. So all in all, quite a good app, quite simple to use, and yeah, I've been getting on okay with it.